Welcome back to my channel, everybody. After my last Comic-Con video didn't do very well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing anymore. If you want to see any of those Comic-Con videos that I had planning, let me know in the comments. Anyways, recently went out. I've been waiting for the pre-order. I pre-ordered this figure. This is the only Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary figure other than my Boba Fett that I was actually interested in getting. I'm going to be pretty selective from now on. I did like the swap face feature on this figure, and I have been looking forward to getting a Rebel Soldier figure in my collection. As you can see here, I got my Tauntauns, my Luke, Han Solo, I got the Wampa, the Hoth Leia, and my Boba Fett's in the background. So I've been waiting for a Rebel Soldier. I have the Snowtrooper and some of those other ones, so I was really looking forward to the Rebel Soldier. Partly because of the original here. This is the original Rebel Soldier that I have in my collection. As you can see, I have the Melloway backpack on him, which I'm glad to know that the Black Series just comes with it. I do have his original pistol, and I have the Rebel Commander. So I'm not so disappointed that they didn't come out with one of each of these figures, because they did come out with the face swap on there. So when I open it up, we'll get into more detail on the face swap, and then take a closer look at the figure. Let's take a closer look at the figure in the package. It's got the nice artwork on it, the Rebel Soldier. Like I said, I did order this from Amazon, but I had an original release date of August when I pre-ordered it, and lo and behold, these ended up in Target, like, you know, very recently. So, okay, so we do have the standard pistol, just like the one that came with the original. This one, of course, has a little scope on it, which just makes it a little bit different, but it's still the same type of pistol that they carry. Also, he has a rifle. Looks pretty decent. It's, you know, mechanical. It's all one color, so it's a fine piece. But I do like the backpack. The backpack has some character in it. It's got the nice paint. It's got some nice detail on it. You know, if you look at the Melloway, it's got some similar features where it's got this tubing and this part of accessory, and it's got an upper and lower box. So I think they did a pretty good job of renewing or making this kind of newer. So as everybody should know by now, inside this backpack is an extra face, and it's right here on the inside. There's a little flap, and you pull it open, and there's an extra face. It looks kind of interesting because it could be like a Mission Impossible type setup, right, where you got the guy putting on another face. So it does look kind of interesting, right, to have like another little face like sitting around. But anyways, this is the figure. This is you know, these goggles do come off just like the Han Solo, and the hat portion separates, right? And that's how you could get access to the face, and the face sort of separates up like that. So you got this guy that's got this like earpiece, and if you were to throw the hat back on, right, you might have like a Westworld type situation. So let's just go over the face. So there's two different sculpts if you have the two different faces on. Here's a little bit better look at both of them side by side. I also did a little face comparisons and transitions, so you can see the different variations that you could set up if you were to do an arming building and get multiple characters together. Here it goes. I think it's a pretty good idea. Here's the problem with doing a bunch of the face swapping. This elastic right here is not very good quality elastic. It's just stretching out, and it's getting kind of worn. The head comes off completely, so you can put on the scarf, right? You can either put it down or up. I'm going to leave it in the down position. Then the head pops back on, and I think I like this better because it actually exposes like the face. I think I'm going to leave this face on because he reminds me more of the Rebel Commander. And I'm going to leave the goggles on the top of that hat when I display him. This is that I did. Anyways, he's got the waist tilt. He's got the standard joints down here. This is very pliable, so it doesn't get in the way of articulation at all. The holster is attached to his leg. I'm not so sure that I am a fan of when they attach the holsters to the legs or not, but it is, and you know, there's really nothing I can do about it, so it's fine. He's got the standard elbow joints and the full shoulders, and he's got like good articulation. I think the main thing for this figure is that he's going to be very posable, and he's going to go well with the series that I have. So you just pop the extra face back into that compartment, throw the compartment door back on. Just looks kind of weird with like a face in there. This is standard. It's a square, not like with the Boba Fett backpack, but it just like clips in and pushes in. It holds in pretty well for display. And then he's got these little pieces that come off his jacket that kind of like just grab the edge of that, so it looks like they're attached to the backpack. And I'm going to holster this weapon, which is a pretty good holster for that. And then I'm going to throw this in his hand so that he's ready for standing around with the rest of those figures. My Wampa, Luke Skywalker, his Tauntaun, Hoth Leia, Hoth Han with his Tauntaun, Rebel Soldier, and then my custom Chewbacca where I just did a little white paint on him just to make him look like he got snowed up. And I added this guy up here just because I'd rather have the Wampa going after him than any of the heroes. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Come back and check out some more videos, and don't forget, if you're not subscribing already, go ahead and subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Thanks. Bye.